You've tuned into The Mountain Gardener with your host, Ken Lain. Gardening it can be challenging, but with these simple insider tips, you'll reap huge rewards. Now, let's tune into today's Mountain Gardener with Ken and Lisa. So, my perennial flowers, remember, perennial and permanent both start with P. So, those plants that come back year after year after year, annuals, they're fancy flowers, big showy colors, but they're going to die. They only live annually. And then they're done. They're not coming back again, only for the year. And that is it. Perennials come back year after year. My perennials have been fantastic. They're glorious right now. But I think I've fallen in love with a new one. There's just some that call to you. And I see literally thousands of plants per year. And every year I have a favorite, a new one, something I haven't grown before. And I'm so impressed. And I thought I would share one for you. Actually, it's a family of plants. It's called Euphorbias. Euphorbias is a big family of plants. Now, Euphorbias, they've got a milky sap to them. So when you break off a stem, you'll see this white drop of sap that comes out. So that's the inside. That's a defense mechanism for the plant that keeps animals off of them. So they make that sap. If you're to touch it to your tongue would go numb. So you kind of go, oh, guys, we can't do a radio show because I can't feel my tongue. That's what it does to animals too. So when they eat the foliage, they kind of go, whoa, what just happened? I need a drink of water. And so it's natural defense. So javelina, rabbits, deer, pack rats, and nothing eats a euphorbia of any type, the entire family. So the most famous of all the euphorbias is gopher plant or gopher spurge. It's a blue, spiky, it looks prehistoric, kind of succulent looking plant. Has yellow flowers in spring. It's just a ground cover, gets up maybe not even knee high. Call it a foot, spreads out maybe 3-4 feet wide. It's a beautiful Arizona looking plant. Now, I like Arizona plants, but it's hard to paint a Monet or a beautiful Picasso with Arizona plants. They're more prehistoric dinosaur. You're expecting a T-Rex to go down the street as you're planting these things. These are yuccas and agaves and big spiky, spiny plants. I love those, and I have many, but some parts of my garden, I want them to be more finessed, more beautiful, more softer, gentler. Just flowing flowers and euphorbias, the new ones coming out. Like gopher plant's good, but the new types of euphorbia, there's rainbow ascot euphorbia. Now, this plant does not look prehistoric. It looks bright and juicy and it looks like a beautiful blonde out there in the garden going, look at me, I am beautiful. Perfect, perky, upright branches up to about knee high, vase-shaped, perfectly lime green to gold colors. It's got variegation to it. It is striking. And they all the euphorbia families, they love bright, intense sun. They want more sun, the bigger and bolder and more beautiful and full they get. And so there's a new one that came out this year or late last year. It looks just like the big blonde, but now it's a redhead. It's got burgundy, flowing, dark, rich, wine-colored foliage. Same exact shape, vase-shaped, big, full, about knee-high, just nice and full to it. I've got some in containers. I've got them in the yard. I've got them in raised beds. I'm trying to find more places for them. I just planted 7 more this week. They are just beautiful. And here's why I like them. Okay, I've got javelina problems. That's my bane. I've got electric fence. I've got regular fence. I've got all kinds of tricks to keep the javelina out. But if you just plant the right plant, they don't eat them. So they don't eat euphorbia. And this plant is evergreen. So even in the winter, it's even more beautiful in the winter. It's not a typical perennial. It doesn't just flow back down to the ground and hibernate underground like some chicken plant. This is big, bold, out there showing off, whether it's rain, shine. It's like a postal worker out there. I don't care what weather is. They're going to deliver the mail. These things are going to be looking good in your gardens no matter what. You got to be proud of them. They just look good. Now, I did have kind of the disclaimer, okay? I had one of my rainbow ascots did get beat up by that last snow. When was that? Like in April. So one freak last snow. Okay. It was big, bold, loaded up with this heavy, wet snow, and it fell over. And so I just cut it back, fertilized it, and it's better than ever, bigger. I had another one. I had this beautiful tiki head, gigantic container. It's up hip high. It's a piece of art that you could plant in. I mean, you look in the backyard, you kind of go, what the heck is he thinking with that? It's fun. It's whimsical. And I put a rainbow ascot euphorbia. I wanted this tiki man to have hair, and I wanted to be upright and perky. I've had some flowing things like lobelias in it. I've had different kinds of plants, but this is the best one. It looks really good with this rainbow ascot euphorbia coming out of his head. Tiki man. Oh, I'll post a picture on this. If you don't follow me on social media, not me, don't follow me. I don't post to my own Facebook, but the Waters Garden Center Facebook is Instagram, TikTok, YouTube channel is a behemoth. You see my gardens. I'll make sure I take a picture or video or something of that. But I had an umbrella fall over. It's on my patio. It fell over and smacked this euphorbia and just crushed it. I mean, it fell over in the morning. The wind got it. I came back that evening, actually the next morning. I had my coffee cup inspecting my gardens going, I am such a good gardener. Gosh, these things look good. I go, whoa, what just happened? My poor euphorbia has been crushed by the patio umbrella. So I picked the umbrella up, got it away from the garden so it won't fly away. And there was no recovery. It broke a lot of the branches. This is about 2 weeks ago. I cut back the euphorbia, just cut it back, gave it a haircut. Again, plants want to be beautiful. They want to make you proud. They want to stand up straight and show off. They really want to. You have to give them a chance, and they have to touch and tell them they're pretty. You have to groom them, give them a haircut. I cut back the branches, cut it back really right back to the ground. I kind of was wondering if it would come back. And it has grown like 18 inches. It's more beautiful. It's fuller than ever. It's glorious. So this is a Euphorbia's rainbow ascot, burgundy. I had mentioned gopher plant. Those are the three basic ones that we grow here that are perennial. They grow for years and years out in the yard. I cut those things back, and they are just my new favorite plant because they are so robust. You can't kill the things. You can't overwater them. You can't underwater them. You can't kill. If you've got brown thumbs, euphorbia. If you've got green thumbs, euphorbia. If you've never grown euphorbia, euphorbia. Euphorbia. It's just a fun plant. It's fun to say 10 times fast. Euphorbia, euphorbia, euphorbia. Okay. Now we're just having fun in front of the camera. But it is good. I have planted a lot of them. I mix and match them. The blonde one goes with the red. The red goes with the blonde. They're companion plants. They grow the same size. They're just so easy to grow. If you've had a problem spot or you got a container, you just can't keep the flowers going. It does have a flower. I'll have to admit that, but it's small. It's insignificant. It looks like a Dr. Seuss. It looks like dimes, like dime-sized flowers all over it, bright yellows against the darker foliage. It's quite striking. But I've got several favorite perennial flowers, and you'll find a good selection right now of all of those. We'll ebb and flow a little bit, but right now we're just bringing in the best crop in the greenhouses or out in the field. We go, just give me the ones, give me 10 varieties. I want 10 of each. I want them all to be stunning. I mean, like, whoa, I can't believe that grows here. Those are the crops. Those are the crop harvests that we're bringing in right now because you want to be inspired. Things are looking tired and old and run down. If your garden center, wherever you're at, looks tired, old, and run down, and there's bugs everywhere, there's weeds growing up, don't shop there because their plants are going to turn into that. You want inspirational, glorious, beautiful plants, a beautiful facility, because if you take that plant home, it's only known beauty. And then you take it home and plant it. It's just going to do more of that because that's all it knows. You'll struggle less. You'll feel better. You'll like iced tea tastes better as you watch the sunset. Coffee tastes better in the morning. The songs play better on your podcast just because you've got a healthy growing garden out there. So there is a difference. expect more from your plants and your garden center that you shop at. Anyway, enough about that. Water's garden companion plants for August are radio red salvias, trumpeting vine, and butterfly bush.
Monarch and swallowtail butterflies flock to Water's butterfly bush with spectacular 8-inch flowers filling the yard with fragrance and beauty.
Heat, drought, wind only make this shrub bloom more. Tough enough to grow in clay, but hardy enough to shine in containers.
With so many colors to choose, every yard should have at least 2.
You'll only find impressive butterfly bush at Water's Garden Center in Prescott. For a more fruitful garden, increased success in the landscape that just feels better, then tune in daily to the Mountain Gardener podcast. Subscribe through your favorite podcast streamer or visit watersgardencenter.com. Better yet, visit me directly right here at Water's Garden Center. Thanks for tuning in.